I want to get
And
your guys' opinion on characters that you really dislike on your shows, whether it be The Office, The Wire is one of our favorite shows, Raj, or Breaking Bad.
We go on The Office. Pam wasn't a big Pam fan. He was leading Jim along the whole time. He tried to come at her. She was like, "Nah, get away from me." She was always trying to play him to the side when she knew she really liked him. I didn't like all that.
So you was okay with Toby?
Nobody's a Toby fan. Come on, man. Toby wasn't even funny. There's no Toby moments. He would make a goofy face every once in a while,
Yeah.
but he's not a top 10 character on there.
Pay, what's a dislikable character?
Julie Taylor from Friday Night Lights. If you've never seen that show, I'm gonna just let you know right now. She's the worst kid in TV history. Not even close. Worst child ever scripted for TV.
Okay.
My other OLI. And you all know this guy. D, otherwise known as D'Angelo Barksdale.
Wow.
You didn't like the stand-up guy in The Wire?
No, that's exactly why I didn't like him. This dude wearing Brooks Brothers to sell drugs in the projects. Give me a break.
So you didn't like his wardrobe, not so much as his integrity and his character.
I'll follow that up with you on The Wire. You know who I really dislike is Ziggy. I didn't like Ziggy. Ziggy was annoying. Ziggy was
Very
like always
annoying.
trying to get. He was always trying to get in deals, and he hadn't had the smarts, and he didn't have the connects, but he would always try to be in the middle of stuff. I do. Go away. Frustrated Channel Sports. We are here. Happy Black History Month, first and foremost. Got the fellas with us on a Monday. The dust is settling after numerous trades. How you guys are doing? How you guys doing?
man, I just want to comment on y'all intro log, man. Ain't nothing wrong with Brooks Brothers, man. Been there, done that. Brooks Brothers is some high fashion if you wearing dress clothes.
Brooks Brothers, high fashion.
And also, the worst character in TV history, the boy king, Joffrey Baratheon. Hated that kid. Terrible.
Who's that?
Who was that?
The boy king in like season 1 and 2.
Of what?
Game of Thrones.
I know.
Even producer Payton watched that, man. Y'all cats missed some good stuff, man. Y'all never watched the Titanic movie. Y'all be watching some bullshit.
We're too busy watching basketball all the time and stuff, man.
Joker in October. I mean, hell, in July ain't no basketball going on.
Summer League, man. Foster, what is some character you real quick you have disdain for?
Klotz. Y'all never heard of it?
Yo.
It's not that much. Yeah, but no, I'm a huge Office fan though, so I guess I share this. I mean,
The Office got him up out of here.
I guess Doug got him kicked. I ain't never heard it. I ain't know what y'all talking about.
Seen Doug?
Never. So let's now y'all see how I be feeling.
Well, we're waiting on Foster to come back, be false. But Frustrated Channel, like, subscribe. Oh, here he is.
Oh, there we go.
I go foul, man. Damn.
Frustrated Channel, like, subscribe, download, tell your barber about us, tell your dentist about us. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon, and YouTube. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Got the fellas with us. Happy Black History Month, day after the Super Bowl. Fellas, y'all okay with the Super Bowl? Y'all was all right with it?
Drake May will have his time.
Okay. Any money won? Y'all win anything? Any exciting? Nothing exciting? Okay.
Won one FanDuel square, about 180.
Huh?
I'd like to just tell y'all, man, I didn't even know dude before they announced him, man. But I wasn't before, but I'm a Bad Bunny fan now. It ain't even about the music. It's about his political stance. So shout out to the homie Bad Bunny.
People look clean past that, man. Damn if it's in Spanish. Listen to the sonic value in it.
Shout out to the Benito.
Shout out B Foster, music guy.
To be Foster, the music guy. We'll get into what you guys are doing. Introduce yourselves real quick. Tate, tell the people.
Yeah, man, I'm the homie Tate, man, coming at you from the Know It All podcast. Here representing the That's Rather Cavalier podcast. Also do some Pittsburgh Steelers stuff for Fans First Sports Network, Steel Curtain Network. So you can catch everything I tap into, no Diddy, on the Know It All channel. So, come over there, check that out. And thanks for having me, guys. I mean, I feel like I should have to say thanks every third week, but I'll say it anyway. But thanks for having me again.
And our 313 brethren from Michigan, let the people know where you're from or where you.
B. Foster, one half of Bleachers to Speakers, Corner to Copa post game podcast. That's the Piston one. Yeah, man of many hats. But I'm excited for the Swingers podcast.
Okay, we got that name down, Pat.
Yeah, well, I'm stamping it. I'm stamping it.
Thanks, boss.
Okay. All right.
Coming soon to a podcast station near you.
Yeah,
Swingers. So it's a baseball show.
Pitchers and catchers are.
He said, "Whoa, what's that?"
Hey, you got some hitters in there too.
Tell the people, man.
Yeah, Sports Life and Hip Hop. This is Zeke. 1/3 of Sports Life and Hip Hop. Shout out to Channel 7. H Pod on IG, Sports Life and Hip Hop on YouTube, TikTok. We're around.
And shout out to our guy, our homie, our family, homeboy Vincenzo, aka Pay, on the boards today, a producer. Fellas, so now that the trade deadline has settled and the dust is cleared a little bit, we are going to talk about our teams, our respective teams this week. We'll start off with the Bulls since we are, tanking. Vacuum that too. On the vacuum. So the Bulls this week, after trading 10 players, I'm exaggerating. We have a direction.
Tank.
We have a direction now, supposedly. Zeke, tell the Bulls about tell the fellas and people around about the Bulls week.
Let's go back to the first game we had against the Bucks. There was no Giannis. He's still out with a calf strain. Excuse me. Milwaukee kind of killed us on the glass and the paint. We didn't have a lot of second chance scoring. We weren't hitting threes as usual when we lose. We got up a lot of points, but we weren't hitting a lot of threes. Let me pull up that box score. Score was 115 to
131, 115.
Yeah, 131, 115.
Pay put it up there. Good job, Pay.
We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in double figures, but that is not enough.
This is before we made the trade, though. Before we dismantled the
team. Yeah, it was before.
This is the last game, yeah.
We had a good effort from Matas. Kobe White had 21 and 10.
Last game as a Bull.
Yeah. Went out with a double. Got 17 from Pat Williams. Kuzma dropped 31 and 10 on us out of nowhere. Collins had 21 and 10. We just kind of we wouldn't get blown out, but we kind of lost it in the last quarter, I think. Then we played the Raptors, another L, 123-107.
We had new players that game.
Yeah.
I think McClung started. Max, we had Simons.
No, he didn't start, but he did play McClung.
He got a lot. B. Foster's boy, Ivy, he was getting a lot of tick. He was, doing that dribble and throwing we're looking terrible. Your man's.
Oh, he would shoot now.
That's your man's DMX voice. That's your man's. But yeah, who else? Yeah,
both teams had 6 in double figures, but Ingram had 33, so that kind of took him over the top. Quickly dropped 24 off the bench, 17. We had a double from Yabusele. He gave us 15 and 11 in his first game.
What about Dillingham? Give me Dillingham. That's my boy.
I don't think he played this game.
Dillingham. He played Denver. Okay,
yeah, he played the next game. We got 18 from Matas, 22 from Anthony Simons. Hit 6 threes. Might be somebody to bet on in the future for threes. And the following game, we played Denver. 6-1-20. We had 7 in double figures, but still didn't get the win somehow. Zealous had 21. He was the leading scorer on our team. We got 15 from Nick Richards. Abu Seli had double-double the previous game. This game only had 2 rebounds, but okay. And Joker, triple-double, something light, 22, 14, and 7. Jamal Murray, 28 and 11. Tim Hardaway, 23 off the bench. So, yeah, their bench came through for them in this game.
Now, the Bulls, basically, they turned their team around with multiple trades. Is there a player that stood out to you in the last 2 games that the Bulls acquired?
Probably Simons. He can light it up from beyond the arc.
Mhm.
And he's gonna take a lot. He took 10 in the game versus Denver. So Yabusele took 10 threes too. And he was 4 for 10. So yeah, they launching up threes now. Okay. But yeah, I always like Simons, and he's gonna be a good player for our team, I think, because he can score pretty easily.
What about B. Foster's guy, Jaden Ivey? What did you see?
He's doing decent. He doesn't look terrible.
I don't like his number, but they rescinded one of his draft picks because he has a lingering calf injury. So they had to give back one of the second round picks to make matters worse. So only the Bulls could pull that off, correct?
Yes, our medical staff has been known to be incompetent. So people are saying, if Kobe had a lingering calf injury, why was he still playing leading up to the trade? And I think they got rid of
They dismantled their squad, and they're quote unquote tearing it down and running a pickup team out against opposing teams. Throwing 4 guards and then a 6'8" Yabusele out there basically.
And we are currently out of the play-in. We are 24 and 29, 4-game losing streak.
Okay. The Bulls are really tanking. It doesn't look pretty, but they're doing it.
This team's out there with 40 losses. We got a long way to go.
The opposite of pretty, though, the Cleveland Cavs made a very tantalizing trade for James Harden. Tate, talk about Cleveland this week.
Since we last spoke, Cleveland Cavaliers is going 2-0. We talked about the trades last week. We got a tough game tonight against Denver. We look really good against Sacramento. Against the Clippers, I mean. James Harden didn't play that game. We were playing at the Clippers' new stadium where the All-Star game would be this weekend. With Dennis Schroeder and Keon Ellis were big factors, played great defense, got going, brought a lot of energy, which DeAndre Hunter wasn't bringing, who they were traded for to bring in, traded DeAndre Hunter for those guys. So it was a new energy, new kind of, I'm sure Falls knows he played for his squad last year. Schroeder brings a certain amount of energy and little fella toughness. You know what I mean? He might have got that from hanging up there with old B Stu up in that spot. But so I like his mentality, how he plays the game. We played Sacramento Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday night. Struggled against them. That was James Harden's first game. Harden did score. Harden and Donovan Mitchell took off in the second half, late third quarter, fourth quarter. They scored 36 of like the final 39 points. Harden had 15 in the fourth quarter. I believe Donovan Mitchell had 27 in the half. So, them guys was just ball. I believe Harden had 23, 8 and something, 8 assists and 5 or 6 boards. So we played a complete game. A couple hit all 3 threes in the fourth quarter. When we needed to come back, we was down by 10 with like about 4 minutes left, so they had to make a run. But like I said, tonight's a game against Denver. The Cavs have lost 1 game since they lost to OKC, I believe January. It was Martin Luther King Day, January 19th. They lost that game. They lost 1 game since then. They lost to Phoenix in Phoenix, the first game of this road trip they still on. But we've won 8 out of 9, trending in the right direction. Anxious to see what they look like tonight against Denver, even though the team hadn't really got a chance to practice. All-Star break will help. I've only got 1 guy that's in the All-Star game. It's Donovan Mitchell. So, get guys back healthy, get to playing good ball, get to figuring out everybody's role with the addition of these new people. And I'm looking for the last 25 games coming down the stretch. We about to be cooking, man.
Any questions for Cav Corner?
Are you worried about Because, Harden's reputation is he does good in the regular season. Playoffs, nada. Are you worried about that at all?
Nah, I don't think it's any worse. I don't think James Harden has any pressure to be a guy. You know what I mean? Not the guy.
Yeah.
Not the guy. I mean, he can carry some of the scoring weight in like the middle of the game, but crunch time, though, we going to Donovan Mitchell, and
Okay.
he gonna be the closer. He gonna be the dude like, oh, we need to get buckets in the crunch time the last 3-4 minutes. You're gonna be drawn up for him. Shooting
Okay.
coming back. Sam Merrill's been getting healthy. He's shooting well. I like what I see from Keon Ellis's stroke from behind the arc. Well, Strus is going to be coming back. I mean, Evan Mobley's been out, and the Cavs haven't been healthy. And I will say in the game against Sacramento where he played, he made James Harden help. And we knew this, but helped Jared Allen look really good. Jared
Yeah,
Allen scored 29. I believe he had like 8 or 9 boards and was 11 to 12 from the field.
yeah.
And James Harden was just getting him the ball in the right spot. So I think the Cavs are trending up, looking a lot better than they did 6 weeks ago, even. And yeah, no. So I heard Zeke used the word in this question, worry. We got no worries, man. I'm on my big false energy, man. I'm just trying to get to the playoffs, man. I don't care who we play, where we play, what seed we are, any of that.
Whoa.
We'll probably be the 2 seed. I don't think we can catch Detroit. Boston, New York. We'll holler at you. Come on back. Come
Okay.
on back to the pack while we ascend up.
One more question. You see Struth changed his number from 1 to 2. Are you upset about that? Because, that's Kyrie's old number.
Colin Sexton had Kyrie's old number. That was nothing
Oh, damn.
nothing special.
You don't think they'll put his number in the rafters in, even though he hit one of the biggest shots
No.
in Cavs history?
Wow, Kyrie won't get his jersey?
Nah, man, we ain't on. I mean, Tyree ain't from Cleveland. We don't know D-Rose shit, man. Like,
Oh,
you got
Gotta be from there to get your number?
right.
what I'm saying. It's so special to them guys because D-Rose from Chicago. Kyrie didn't do. He hit a shot. I mean, hell.
Bro, this isn't Robert Horry.
I mean, yeah. Now, so if they give the number out already, they ain't finna retire it.
Yeah, I forgot a bunch of.
I ain't having. I think what Kyrie played in Cleveland from 2000. He played what 6 or 7 years, 6, 7 years.
Fine, bro.
Well, to get your number retired, I would think.
He didn't do anything. All right.
He
Hell.
was there 6 years. So
Okay,
Kyrie
yeah.
didn't get his jersey retired nowhere.
He should.
6 years, 4-time All-Star in Cleveland.
That's really good.
And rookie of the
He could though. He'd be my age if it happened though.
See, I
Kyrie
wasn't
can't
even
get
gonna
it. All right. Okay.
That's
All
the
right.
that's how it's going down. Look how he left, crybaby, all that kind of shit, man. We ain't saying. We blue collar, man. We don't mess around with none of that.
Speaking
He
of
wanted to leave. He was crying because his name got brought up in trade conversation. And keep in mind, Kyrie was my favorite player when he played for the Cavs. But then when he left and got weird and all the flat earth stuff and all the weird stuff,
personal. All right.
it's always personal.
It's always
I don't
personal.
I don't do business with the Joker.
That's true.
All my takes gonna be personal about a lot of these guys. I respect this game though. But
All right.
his game is old and washed.
Ass flat earth.
All right. Speaking of blue collar, Foster, we got the Pistons, number one. They're probably number one in a lot of people's power rankings. Tell us about the week.
So we kicked off the week sweeping the season series of the Nuggets. We, which was the big part of that was Duncan Robinson, who shot 6 of 9 from 3. So he's been shooting a lot better as of recently. One of the highlights and, bigger moments in the game. Well, not the bigger moments of the game, but the little brush up between Valanciunas and Stewart, where he kind of grabbed him up on a layup attempt and kind of threw him. And Stu was very calm. Duran stepped in and, backed them up. But big game from Cade and Duran. They both had double doubles. Duran had 19 and 13. And Cade had 29 and 10 assists. And outside of that, the Nuggets conceded 20 points off turnovers. That was a big part in the game. And the Pistons did a good job of getting out in transition. We were a net 50 fast break points. So the two tough games against the Nuggets this year, one of which they were kind of shorthanded. In this game, Murray played, Jokic played, pretty much Braun played, everybody besides Aaron Gordon. I don't think Cam Johnson played either. But that team is deep if they ever get healthy, to be honest. On the second game, this was the day of the trade deadline. It was a stinker against the Wizards. We lost by 9 points. The Wizards played about as good as they could play and still probably could have lost, but they got the benefit of a bank shot at the buzzer and a lot of plays in their favor. But I mean, this was a decrepit Wizards, G League team. So that was kind of annoying to watch. But we put that in our rearview mirror with the Knicks game on ESPN on Friday at home, and we dismantled, just a whole bunch of words.
Statement game, yeah, it was a statement.
Yeah, this was the second statement game against New York because we previously beat them, I think, by like 20. I think they scored 90 points in that first game, and they only scored 80 in this one. Townsend and Anunoby didn't play, but neither did Duran. And yeah, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of their stuff, and they're acting like because Jose Alvarado is there now, because Anunoby and Towns had played terrible in the first game. Brunson in this game went 4 for 20, 0 for 8 from 3. He was flopping all over the place and just looked totally defeated. The only player that halfway was playing well was Mikal Bridges. No bias. But the Pistons bench was spearheaded the major lead that we got, and we never let loose of it. Dennis Jenkins was the leading scorer. He had 18 points. That was the final game of his 50 game two-way.
Yep.
So it was a very emphatic, like, yes, this is why I deserve the full contract for the rest of the year.
Shout out to him, by the way. Shout out.
Yeah, that was huge. Everybody was waiting on pins and needles, like it wasn't going to happen. And I guess I got I won't say I got nervous, but they really, waited to the very end to make that happen. But yeah, well deserved. The bench, like I said, the bench played great. The second unit, their net rating. Their net, plus minus was around 25. They just completely destroyed their bench, and yeah, very fun game to watch. And yeah, I think the Knicks fans are it's pretty clear right now who's the better team. The first game could have been a fluke. And mind you, I think Duran hasn't played the Knicks all year. Duran didn't play, and I think Harris didn't play in that first game. So for them to lose by 38 points, there's really no excuse about who plays, who doesn't play. That's pretty bad. But they bounce back in their next game. So we'll see what happens the rest of the year.
You got a new addition with Kevin Huerter. How did Huerter do? Did he in his first game?
So he debuted against the Wizards, played about 6 minutes, didn't really do too much. He got some garbage time in the Knicks game. He scored 8 points. You got a chance to see a little bit of what he could possibly bring to the floor as far as that moving without the basketball. I think his first bucket was a backdoor cut for an alley-oop layup. Wasn't done, but it was an alley-oop layup. Yeah, he can. He's 6'6". He's pretty athletic. He's definitely above the tier of Duncan Robinson as far as that's concerned. But he's still up until that point he hadn't really practiced per se. So he's getting a lot more playing time in today's game. But he definitely needs to work up a lather count one. And hopefully he can, because the fans ain't gonna let him just hang around. They're gonna want to see some contributions from him. He's the one outside of Dennis Jenkins, because we ended up releasing Dario Saric to make room for Jenkins. Huerter is the one acquisition we made, so we need that one to count. So, like I said, 8 points in the next game, but now that we're not going to be many. We can't bank on him getting playing time during garbage time. We need him to be impactful in meaningful games.
Real quick, with Jenkins signing a contract, do you guys have to release someone? And if so, did you?
Yeah, Dario Saric was the one that was due.
Oh, okay. They released him. Okay. All right. All right. Shout out to Jenkins.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about Jenkins over the past couple of months. He's obviously playing well, coming from the G League, and he got a paycheck from the G League. I think that's good. He got a 2-year, $8 million contract with a team option for after next year.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's still like they want him to keep showing improving.
Well, we're going to cut to break. When we come back, we're going to talk about a player that needs to, he wish he had a two-way contract, and that's CP3. He wish he had any type of contract at this point. The great CP3, we're going to talk about, will this be the last that we see of him? FCSF channel, like, subscribe, tell your Taylor about us, tell a friend, tell your neighbor. We are on Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Amazon, and YouTube. Got the fellas with us on Monday after the trade deadline settles. I wanted to go around and talk to you guys about one of the greatest point guards to ever lace them up, and that's CP3. He got picked up. Well, he got traded via Toronto Raptors, and they waived him. Tate, is this the last that we see of CP?
It could be, man. He's a little older, and he plays a position that's tough to play at that age. I mean, he's not his age, averaging 22, 7, and 7 like some people older than him are. So he kind of been. Oh no, I wasn't gonna say no name. I wasn't gonna say no name. Nah, man. I mean, yeah, but shout out to CP3. He trying to hang on, not even to keep playing past this year. He just want to finish this year out because he started it. I think he could be a value add for a good team. I mean, I believe he could help the Houston Rockets. He don't get a lot of clock, but he can be in guys' ears and come in a certain for a certain role when they need some point guard stability, because that's the only piece they missing. I mean, he's played there once. Didn't he play with Kevin Durant somewhere? They played somewhere together, didn't they?
Probably. He's been everywhere.
Seemed like, but I can't call it though. But yeah, I think he has some value from that perspective as a veteran on the bench. Somebody can come in and give you probably about 5 or 6 good point guard minutes, smart decisions, hit some free throws, get guys in the right spots and stuff like that. But yeah, we pretty much done seen the last of this Chris Paul. We ain't gonna say CP3 no more. We see.
Call him Chris Paul. Okay.
I'm just, hey man, I was about to. I mean, before we came back from break, and you gave him all this props because you said it real bad. I was great call y'all like I called my cats at the barber shop, the LKs. The LKs is legend killers, man. All you young cats is legend killers, man.
Oh, well, Zeke, you tell the people how you feel about CP3. And will this be the end of CP3? Is this the last?
I'm not the biggest CP3 fan at all, but I don't think they're gonna let him go out like this. Man.
It's only 30 games left.
Who is they? You think the league will do something special for Chris Paul? Like call up Toronto, like, hey, get him in the game. Man. We need him to sell tickets.
That's a bad look if he don't get signed. If he don't get picked up by somebody, that's a bad look, man. This dude's probably a top 10 point guard of all, maybe top 5, depending on who's arguing, point guard of all time. And his last year in the league, after he announces his farewell tour, he gets sent home on an away game and then don't get picked up for the rest of the season?
That's crazy because he played all 82 last year.
Yeah,
right.
So to me, it's not a durability issue. Like, I heard he was butting heads with Tyronn Lue. Like, it sounds like, because there's no way he couldn't help anybody in the league. Exactly. But this is more of a, like, he was kicking up some dust. Or didn't y'all say he was talking to Lue's wife? I mean, not like they were having a conversation, not necessarily talking to him, but like,
let's keep it between the lines. Somebody keep it between the lines.
Allegedly. Allegedly. That keeps everything clean on YouTube algorithms.
Legend.
But yeah,
But
it sounds like it's more of him. Yeah, sounds like he was
I mean
kicking up
that's
too much
that's
dust.
Chris Paul, right? He always bumping heads with people forever. That's just his
Yeah.
personality. I think it might have been some stuff you allegedly heard false with Chris Paul and Ty Lue's people could be a thing, but I really think he bumped heads with president of basketball operations Lawrence Frank. I mean, I think because he the one that sent him home from Atlanta a few months ago when he got sent home when they was on a road trip, like it was just all disrespectful and stuff.
That's the
I mean,
old coach of the Nets back in the day.
Yeah, but
yeah,
now he's the
yeah,
president of the Clippers, yeah.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
I mean, Tate, you brought up that the NBA, like, you say that said that the NBA, like, they try to treat their stars or their older players, but they don't care. Look how Carmelo was ran out of the league. Look how who else was ran out of the league? Carmelo definitely was ran out of the league kinda the ugly
He
end.
got to finish the season, though.
He took a year off. It was a 1 year that Carmelo didn't play, which was
True. Then he came back.
yeah, then he
Yeah.
came, which was crazy. Carmelo should never miss a
If CP3 missed this year, I don't think he ain't come.
I don't think he's coming back. But I don't think the NBA really cares about the veterans like Tate wants them to. I mean, it's a cold world, NBA, business wise.
I ain't saying I wanted to. To me, it's about the relationships you make in any business.
Yeah.
If I work for a major corporation and I'm getting the job done, which on basketball is getting buckets, but I'm an asshole all the rest of the time, Jordan finna send me off with no huge retirement.
It's definitely and Foster. Foster. I'm sorry, you just say your piece about CP3.
Well, no, yeah, my piece. Most of it was about the fact that I mean, who plays 82 games? Like that was crazy to me.
Impressive.
Old school jokers.
Yeah, but people say that well to the point about he plays a demanding position that causes whatever. But for him to play 82, obviously he was out there. He didn't get one game for management or nothing.
He played and started 82.
He started all those games too?
Yeah.
He started?
Yeah. Spurs, yeah. He ain't played 82 since 2014 Clippers.
Only Mikal Bridges plays 82 games here.
Yeah.
I know I'm
Right.
doing a lot, but
That's true.
he has not missed a game yet.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, CP3 is unfortunate. I do wish that he can get with a team and go on his farewell tour, but it sounds like the Draymond Green to Paul Pierce. They ain't treating you like Kobe. You ain't Kobe. They don't just let that joker out the league. Like you can walk away, you get your pension and keep it moving.
I think it's different. I think it's different when you a one jersey guy though. Kobe was that.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce, that fans, he jumped around to Brooklyn, was old and washed, then went to the Wizards, was washed sitting on the bench. Like, I mean, if he had stayed in Boston's whole career, but Boston retired his number, you know what I mean? And I bet he get his Paul Pierce Day retirement. He'll get your props there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna take one more break, and we got one of our favorite segments. This time we're not gonna do He With Us. We're gonna do CTC again. So we'll come back and we'll do Cut the Crap after this interlude.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
But I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
what do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Zeke, let me get
Yeah.
another character you dislike.
Rappy dude. Totally unneeded. Terrible character. Annoying. Just give me Scooby Doo, man. I don't need this Scrappy Doo, his counterpart. I think he was supposed to be his nephew or something. Get out of here.
That's a good take. Scrappy Doo
Yeah.
suck.
Y'all probably never seen that. Y'all don't watch cartoons.
Nah. Hey, you're next.
Omar Little, also from The Wire.
Wow. Oh my God.
We talking about
Listen,
characters you dislike, right?
I did not like Omar. He started off cool
Wow.
when he had his code. All that carrying on about no snitching, everything, all in the game and all that, blah, blah, blah. Then the second he got pressed, the second they got up on him, what he started doing? He started snitching. He started taking things to heart. And then they turned him into a superhero like by season 4. I'm like, all right, man, get this guy up out of here. I was happy when they packed him up. Shout out to Camille.
Wow.
Free the guys. Free the guys.
You was happy? Nah, man. I was ready to stop watching The Wire. I was like, man, get out of here. That's how he died?
This dude. We cut the crap. Producer Vincenzo Pay is gonna give us some CTC, some cutting the craps. As y'all know, it's either little late. We're gonna have some Pay's gonna present some topics that people were talking to the media, and it's either gonna be cut the crap or it's gonna be it's all right. So Pay, give us the first one.
Trade deadline passed. Giannis posted this on his Twitter account. Legends don't chase, they attract. With a video of the scene from Wolf of Wall Street where Jordan Belfort is telling his office that he's not stepping down. Fellas, crap.
Foster, is that cut the crap or that's all right?
To be continued. He's there now, so he's there now. So
he is there now.
So I gotta respect it.
Tate, it's all right, huh?
Say one jersey.
Everything gonna be all right, man. Giannis I don't agree with it, but Giannis is like top 3 player still for the last 6 or 7 years, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he want to get traded, but he want to be a nice guy about it. We talked about it last week. He's just trying to get from a trashy situation in the nicest way possible without hurting no feelings. Ladies love dudes, don't like to hurt feelings. So shout out to Giannis. Get out there, like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang, just slide out the bed because her feet jacked up. Go get out there, Giannis, the best way you can.
Okay. You gonna make it unanimous?
I go with cut the crap. I don't like all the passive aggressive tweets from Giannis, and then when a reporter asks him about it, they'd be like, "Hey, why are you disrespecting me? Don't ask me stuff like that. Don't ask me those questions." But then when he get on Twitter, he posting all this other stuff. So cut the crap, man. You say what you want.
I don't know. Spoiler alert for the people that haven't seen this movie, but y'all do know Jordan does eventually leave. So it's kind of like he put it up there, but Jordan leaves the company.
I haven't seen that movie in a while.
He leaves the company. So I'm going to say cut the crap. Dude, that's cut the crap. I mean, like Tate said, he's trying his best to be nice about it, but I really think he wants to leave, but he not from here. He not from America. He from, you know what I'm saying, overseas. So
this summer he go?
It's cut it's a sticky situation. It's like, yo, like block her already, dude. Like you ain't gotta continue to keep talking to her. Just block her. He going on dates and stuff. You don't even need to do all that, man. Just block her. You don't want to go. You don't want to go out. You don't want to go out. Cut the crap.
I mean, Giannis, he gonna be gone this summer. If they don't do that, Milwaukee just dumb. You got to get some point. He ain't gonna leave anyway.
Him teaming up with Kashi, the prediction site, that's kind of weird too, man.
But you said it's all right though. You ain't say cut the crap. You said it's all right.
I said
cut the crap.
Oh, you said cut the crap. Okay.
I said it's all right, but I mean, and it was a lot to what you said, Rick, about him. It's just European culture. I mean, he grew up in Greece. They just nice over there. If you in English, top of the morning, tipping your hat.
Okay. All right.
Top of the morning.
Yeah, the Kashi stuff, to touch on that a little bit, pause. he kind of hyped this up like he was gonna ask for a trade, and then they was asking Doc about it in post game press conferences. Shams was tweeting about it, so all this stuff was building up. Like, hey, is Giannis finally gonna leave? I think Shams initially reported that he told his agent he wanted to go somewhere else in so many words. So they kind of built it up like he was gonna leave, and then he stays. And then he comes out like, "Hey, I'm joining with Kashi, this prediction market based thing." It's like you could bet on predictions of. I don't think it's just sports. I think it's a bunch of things. Like anything in the world, like you could predict who's. It's a prediction thing. You could predict who's going to be the next president and bet on it and all that. So him kind of building this up like he's going to leave, and then he doesn't. And I'm sure people on that site was betting on him leaving, and he stays. That seems kind of weird. Yeah, 24 million was bet on him. And then he teams up with him. It's kind of weird.
Can I ask the question? Did he leave? Was he going to leave, or did Milwaukee? Well, I say Milwaukee kept him. He ain't had no choice. He under contract.
Yeah, he is under contract. But
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
you do
But
know.
I read something that they said like we might be able to keep him. We get a high draft pick and bring another impact player in this summer. That's why I said they try and keep him because he's gonna be gone in next year. But I think they just kept him. They had offers. They probably was asking for too much. I'm sure Giannis would have been happy to go to New York or Golden State. Golden State's ready to trade Draymond Green, but Milwaukee's front office decided not to do it.
So you don't think if Giannis go in there and say, "Hey man, I don't want to be here. Trade me right now," they not gonna get rid of him? If
I think they
he
didn't.
put his foot down.
I don't think they would because they knew he wanted to go.
Hey,
And that's why I said like to talk about this summer that we can get a high draft hit. We can get that kid from BYU or something, or get a high pick and trade it out and bring another star in here. Maybe we have a chance he'll stay. They hoping. Because just like with Cleveland, we know ain't nobody just going to go to Milwaukee.
They ain't gonna be bad enough to get Devonta, but
what's the next one?
Traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers at the trade deadline, but this time he denies forcing his way out. In an interview with Ramona Shelburne, he says, "In life, not even just basketball, when things don't work out, there are ways to end things in relationships without having to crack each other. Okay, maybe we just don't see a future with each other. Maybe we just outgrew each other. Whatever the case may be, I feel like our situations weren't like that. And that's why I can respect Steve and L and T. Lou, because they didn't put me in a weird position as much as everybody tried to make it like that." Are you all buying what James Harden is selling?
Cut the crap. Zeke, cut the crap on James Harden.
I mean, he could be telling the truth, but his track record speaks otherwise. I think he always acts out of like every other team he acts out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with cut the crap. I don't know why he's doing this elaborate story like he's the good guy now, but
Cut the crap.
it's okay to ask for a trade.
Cut the crap.
The fact that he gave this elaborate story, I don't know. I'll say cut the crap.
Okay. All right. D false.
yeah, it's he like that dude that maybe he didn't steal this time, but we used to him stealing. So it's like, bro, even if you probably done stole some other stuff we don't even know about. Oh, they are scrapping in this Hornets game. My bad. Wow, my bad. But yeah, I don't buy it. If this is the one time that it was an amicable separation, so be it. But you've been known to duck out on your team.
So just cut the crap. All right, cut the crap. Tate, cut the crap. James Harden.
Man, I'm always 10 toes down from my homies if they new homies, man. You know what I mean? If you just got jumped in the gang, you in the gang now. So I got to go ahead and say it's all right. And I say it's all right because he don't owe us no story or nothing like that. And the same way I felt with, being a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I wasn't no fan of Aaron Rodgers till he got on my squad. Now I roll with him. So same thing with James Harden. I mean, I was a fan of his game, not a fan of the way he cut out on stuff, but he cut out on somebody and joined my squad. So we all good over here. It's all right.
So you're good. Where's the button for that? He's good with it. I'll say this. Let me ask you guys this on the James Harden. Did he have foresight because they traded Zubac. So did Zubac happen before and he knew that it was on the way? Or Keith's like, I'm out of here? Because once Zubac left, it was like, oh, they really are tearing it.
Well, the Clippers don't want to have no Kawhi contract next year, the last year of his contract of guaranteed money. They don't want to have no big contracts on their book going into the 27-28 season. Well, that's 20. What, this 25, 26, 20. Going to the 27-28 season. Oh, they don't want no money on their books. I think they had won like 17 out of 21. James Harden got out of there. I think like, oh, we might as well tear this thing down. We got one piece we paying money to. Darius Garland now. But if you look at it, they've been doing that. Off Paul George, off Norman Powell. I mean, they've been getting rid of pieces. So I think they just wanted the boy Ballmer up there. He got all that bread, but he tired of wasting it and not seeing no Western Conference Finals or nothing. You know, you can have a whole bunch of money, but still don't want to just waste it.
Yeah.
So, to me, the Clippers just making that decision that we just gonna, suffer for a few years with a bad record and go ahead and try and come back competing. So we'll see. Because they've been making bad decisions. Kawhi come there with his low manage. Kawhi the one wanted Paul George to trade Shea. Look, they trade SGA. Look how it's going for them. I mean, yeah, they just got to regroup. Ty Lue might be out there too.
You know, the irony of all of this is that like we always worry about Kawhi and his low management, like you said, Tate. He having his best year of his career. Like, dude, he is all NBA Kawhi. Like, dude is killing. So
did you hear what I just said? That year, the last year of his contract, he's playing for one more bag if he can get it.
Valid point. Good point. Last topic of the night, real quick. Just around the association before the All-Star break, which is happening Friday. All-Star break. I think it's like a week now. All-Star break. Real quick, B. Foster, what's catching your eye at the association right now?
Man,
besides that fight you just saw.
Wait till y'all see that shit. I don't want to get the Hornets credit right now, but they on fire. I mean, they also getting whooped right now, physically and in the game. But shit, they balling right now. Clippers too.
Tate, what's on your mind? What caught your eye on the association?
Clippers balling. Watch them lose by 30.
And you know what? Somebody did just cook them.
No, that wasn't somebody. That was Cleveland.
What,
34 to be exact. Yeah, the same day the trade was the next day. That was each other next game against each other.
Wow.
Yeah. But nah, man, I say around the league, man, I can't. Hey, I don't know why OKC keep having problems with San Antonio, man, but they keep having problems with them, man. You know, it's something to that matchup. I think Wemby obviously match up good with Chet. I think you get Castle in there. You ain't stopping Shea, but he annoying him. That scrappy D. I mean, the Spurs got some nice young pieces, just like OKC do. And I could see going forward as some of these teams age out. You know what I mean? They're gonna be the top of the West for a few years out the next 5 years. Them too. They're gonna be going at it.
Monday Night Football helmet coming together.
That part, yeah. You Lakers, and we're not gonna see none of them Golden State.
Nah,
we're not gonna see none of them big name franchises and stuff like that. You could be watching OKC in the Dust Bowl against the Owls.
Zeke, what's caught your attention?
For anybody that's paying attention to the Utah Jazz, they are blatantly tanking.
Hated that.
they waving the white flag like crazy. I forget who they was playing. They was up going into the fourth, and I think Jaren Jackson and Lauri Markkanen had the coach sat them for the whole fourth quarter, and they lost. So they clearly are tanking. They have somebody's pick, I think, right? Is it their own pick or somebody else's pick?
They might. I'm not well versed with the pick swaps.
They trying to tank for somebody's pick. I think they have. If they don't make the playoffs or something, I think they get somebody else's pick. So they're clearly doing it. They're not even trying to hide it. So much to the point that I think something's going to be said in the offseason about tanking. Like they're gonna try another quick fix to try to fix tanking because it's kind of getting out of control. It's gonna get even crazier towards the end of the season because of how heavy this draft is too.
This is a heavy draft. And I give you a potential solution real quick, just to comment on what you're saying. Don't make the lottery balls no percentage. Everybody get one ball, just run a lottery. However they come out, that's how you pick. Jokers stop
Wait, you
tanking
talking
in.
about everybody?
The teams that don't make the playoffs.
Okay. Somebody also suggested
Everybody what? How many teams make the lottery? It was 13, 14 teams, right? 14 lottery teams.
Mhm.
So everybody 1 through 14, or I guess it would be 15 through 30, right? Because the last teams. Everybody that's put one lottery ball in there, let that thing run, let them come out, and then that's the order, the first 14 picks. No reason to tank then.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
As long as you don't make a play.
Yeah, Zeke, that's a good fix. That's a good fix.
That seemed like common sense. Why didn't anybody think of that?
Sometimes it takes the old school to come up with.
Because I guess they want to, the teams that are genuinely really, really bad, they want to give them, because it makes the bad teams continue to be bad. If you still end up getting the 13th pick, it's like you.
Yeah, if the odds just not fall in your favor over and over and over again.
But then what I'm saying is the team just tanking to get down there will have no reason to tank, and they'll play it out. Then it really is just a matter of luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Versus trying to wait the drawing. You're trying to put more in your favor by losing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the Players Association and Adam Silver need to come together and figure out a solution for this, because this is probably the worst that we've seen, and it's going to get pretty bad this season because, like you said,
yeah, towards the end of the season, it's going to be tankathon.
Man, the draft is pretty heavy. Zeke, tell the people.
Who's the? Oh,
no, go ahead. Zeke,
who y'all got being the number one pick coming out for the NBA draft?
Yeah, maybe AJ or
Peters.
You trust Peters' injury history? I mean, I love his game, but you trust his injury
history?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I don't know either.
All right, that's why they supposedly holding him out of games, right?
He might not play the rest of the year. He might sit out the March Madness and everything.
Wow.
Just start getting ready for the draft. I'm sure Kansas hate that. I'm sure whatever NIL deal he got hate that too, because he getting paid bread by somebody to be a face. Now you about to sit down?
Yes. The days we live in.
We are Caleb Wilson. We are going into All-Star breaks. We might take a week off if that's cool with you guys. We might take a week off and appear in a couple of weeks. I don't think anybody. No, because there's going to be no games for like the next 6 days after Thursday, something like that.
Yeah.
So we can reconvene. But yeah, we'll talk about that. Zeke, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Sports Life and Hip Hop, along with Ricky Suede, Channel 7, SLHH Pod on IG, and we are on TikTok.
Anything coming out?
Yeah, Best of 2000 slowly coming out year by year. We had 2002, I think that's out now. So yeah, check that out. Best album, movie, song, rap song, and non-rap song. 2002.
The OG Tate. Tell the people where they can reach you.
Yeah, man. The Know It Alls podcast. That's at the Know It Alls. KNOITLLZ. No, there, go right there. Thanks for brought to you by the Know It Alls, the Cavs Report. But yeah, you can catch me on there, Steel Curtain Network, fans first. Mostly the audio podcast. This right here on That's Rather Cavalier podcast, and wherever you find audio podcasts. Tap into it. About to leave here and go join the Steelers show. That'll be on both the Steel Curtain Network and the Know It Alls Network. Check it out with my country brother, my boy Shannon, in Hillbilly, West Virginia. Though we got a good vibe back and forth. Check it out. It'll be starting about the next 8 minutes. The Know It Alls channel.
Be false.
You can catch us on Bleachers to Speakers. You can catch all the Pistons coverage on Post Game Podcasts on all audio aggregators. Midwest Ciphers if you're a music individual, and baseball coming real soon. Corner to Cope.
Like, subscribe, all those brothers. Hit the thumbs up as well. Frustrated channel, like I said, hit us. We come. We drop every Tuesday morning. We usually drop, and we talk every Monday. We talk NBA. So check us out. And shout out to the producer Pay behind the board. Take us home, Pay.
Thanks for listening to this latest episode from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Channel. Don't matter if you listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or watch it on Twitch or YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop. And to all the guys from Chicago, we say three things. Bear down, go Cubs go, and sell the team, Jerry.